Alrighty, what's going on, everybody? Before we get into this podcast, I want to ask you guys to please go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. 80% of the people who watch my YouTube videos are not subscribed, so it really helps my channel grow if you touch that subscribe button. And also, touch the like button. It's free as well. It's right next to the subscribe button, so just touch both of them while you're down there. And thank you. Have a great day.
Alrighty. So yeah, one of the things that's really frustrating is that it is preventable. A lot of these things are preventable. But when you go get your labs done at your doctor, right, like you're doing, you should do that once a year, go get your labs. They're only going to tell you when something is at a range that needs to be diagnosed. So just for an example, let's take fasting blood sugar. So say you go to your doctor and they're doing just like a yearly annual lab. They're going to test your fasting blood sugar, so your blood sugar after about 8 hours of not eating anything. And they're going to look for that to be under 100. So okay. If it's not above 100 or at 100, they might not say anything to you. But in my research, an optimal fasting blood sugar is between 70 or 90, right? Okay. So say you go in and your blood sugar is 97. They might or might not say anything to you, even though that's 7 points above what's optimal. So because they can't diagnose it yet, they're not going to say anything because they're always focused more on the management, the treatment of the disease, versus the prevention, right? So at that point, when your blood sugar is 97, you have the opportunity to make some changes and really see some good progress and some good results. But if you don't know that information, how can you make a difference, right? And the other thing that's really frustrating is that if you're trying to make a change, the feedback isn't there. So what I mean by that, like say your goal is weight loss, right? And you want to lose 20 pounds. You're doing all the things that you should, you're moving more, you're eating better, but that scale isn't moving or it's really, really slow to move. How many times do you hear this from people?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, all the time.
And so what happens is they're not seeing their hard work pay off, at least not quickly. And so it's hard to stay consistent and it's hard to maintain those habits because you don't feel like you're getting anything out of it. What's the point if I'm not seeing any movement? And so things like this, things like step trackers, things that can kind of reward you immediately and so that you see the benefits of what you're doing pay off in real time, that's important because you can say, wow, I ate this food and man, my blood sugar is high. Or man, I had this really sedentary day today and I don't have any steps, right? So if you're tracking it and you can see immediate payoff, that's going to keep you more consistent. So I think that's important.
Yeah, I like that too. That's extremely important. And I haven't really thought about that because humans are like, we want to see immediate gratification now. It's like the analogy of like a frog. You put a frog in like a pot of water and start boiling. Like the frog's not going to move until even though they're in a boiling pot of water, if it's not immediately affecting them, they don't really care.
Yeah.
So,
and then it's too late, right? It's too late to make a change. And then you feel like you're stuck with what you got.
Yeah.